Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday morning. I just finished my cardio, the little bit that I have, and so I just wanted to pop on and get this video started and start talking about the training that I've been doing this off season. My training has been this off season lifting 6 days, 1 full day of rest, and I've really taken that day of rest as like absolutely really no activity. I'm really bad at just sitting still. So I must force myself. It is good for the body, it's good for the soul, it's good for the mind to just have a day of rest, whatever rest day that is, whatever day of the week that is. Whatever day that is. You guys know what I mean. So 6 days of lifting, 6 days of cardio. That sounds a lot. My cardio is 10 minutes. So my approach to that is that's the first thing that I do when I get into the gym. Mostly I've been doing the stair mill. My gym got that about a year ago. Praise the bodybuilding gods, because I've been asking for that for about 5 years. So it's either been that, incline walking. Every once in a while I get the itch to do some sprints, but really 10 minutes of that is like super minimal. So it's been absolutely sustainable, and I actually really like starting my workouts off with a warm-up. So that's what I consider to be my warm-up. So it's really not a big deal. Cardio will get bumped once prep starts. I'm actually kind of excited for it. I don't know why I'm saying that now. So when you guys talk to me, when I talk to you in like 2 months, you can hit me over the head, because I know I'm gonna be saying, oh my God, I'm so tired. Right, okay. 6 days a week we are lifting, 6 days a week we have 10 minutes of cardio. My lifts have been legs 3 times a week and upper body, mostly back and shoulder focused, 3 times a week. I am hitting chest, I am hitting arms. So I've been consistent with that because we want a complete symmetrical shape. And really it's been fun to lift chest again or more consistently. And I don't mind doing some curls every once in a while as well. So it's been good. We're doing a lot of focus on my rear delts, but I'm also focusing on movements that the rear delt is like a secondary muscle. So a lot of rows, really most back movements involve it at some point. And so anytime I'm doing that, I've really had to stop and slow myself down. It hasn't been so much about how much weight I'm pushing, but what is my form? Do I have a mind-muscle connection? It's been so huge, and I think that that's really been one of the biggest things that has allowed me to put on lean tissue the way that I have this off-season. My lower body focus has really been hamstring and glute growth, and with my glutes really rounding them out, creating that round shape, and I'm really excited to see the progress that I've made. And for me personally, I tend to hold my body fat in my hamstrings, and so while I know I'm gaining lean tissue, the actual definition has faded a bit. So again, prep will unveil all those things, and I'm really excited because I have a very specific look that I know that I want to bring this year, and I really think that we're going to be able to, with the definition that I do see, with the shape that I'm seeing, and then also with my body composition just in general. My body is in an extremely healthy spot, and I will preach that till the day that I die, that is 10 times more important than prepping for a show. But I was able to really focus on my health and get my hormones and my metabolism stabilized and on fire last year, and that has allowed my body to respond the way that it has this year. So, and it's pretty awesome. It's pretty amazing to see what the human body can do when you really just freaking push yourself, right? Push yourself. If your form isn't there, if your connection to what you're doing isn't there, your progress is not going to be as good as it could be. So that's really been my focus, and my strength is exactly where it was last year, if not stronger in some areas, even being at a lighter weight, which is awesome. That's what you want. But I will also say that my mind-muscle connection and my connection to what I'm doing is so much better, and I've really taken the time to hone in on what exercises does my body connect with? How is it connecting with it? I know girls who like squats are Bible for them, right? Like hashtag squat booty. But they're not for me unless I'm doing sumo squats, unless the weight is in a certain position, all of those things. So don't just see a movement and go, I should do that because that's what they look like. Does your body engage with it the way that it's supposed to? Are you getting the most out of it? Sometimes it's the position. Sometimes you need some form correction. And if you don't have someone that can do that for you, find them because it's huge. I video myself all the time just to see how I'm doing. Where's my head placement? Where's my spine alignment? Where am I squeezing? Am I engaging? Where are my hips? Where's the weight on my foot? All of those things. So I would recommend or encourage you to do that. If you don't, we think we see what we're doing, but we really don't unless we can look at it from an objective point of view. So again, a great reason why we have coaches or why we have people to kind of bounce stuff off of. So yeah, those have been my huge focuses, and I think they're going to continue to be as we go into prep. My body actually tends to respond and do really good body recomposition while I'm dieting, and I will freaking take advantage of that every day of the week. And I think just because you're dieting, just because you're in a deficit, just because you are expending more energy does not mean that your intensity goes down. If anything, it should be at the same level or higher every single day that you go in. If that means more rest days, if that means splitting your workouts so that you can ensure that your gym sessions and your training sessions are maximized, do it. That all goes to say that if you are not on point with your nutrition, hydration, rest, and recovery, you will still not get the benefit of giving your 100% because your 100% is going to decline after a while. That's what I'm going to say on that. So that's my training focus for off season. Recap for y'all. Upper body, lower body, right? Symmetry. It's all about symmetry. So shoulder focus, hamstring, glute focus, minimal cardio, lots of food, good rest and recovery. Creatine is my supplement of choice. I'm not on anything. I appreciate though when people ask. I think it's a compliment as a natural athlete. If you could ask that you take something, you should not be offended. You should be like, hell yes, I'm working hard. Thank you for noticing. And I'm just really proud of everything that's happened this off season and everything I've overcome. I'll talk about that in some different videos. I haven't really shared a lot of the struggles that I went through this off season, and I haven't really felt ready to. A few people know because they've been my sounding board, but there was a really rough time, and we will get into that into a different time. But training has been one of my constants and one of my positives that I've been able to just maintain through this whole thing and through a lot of the changes and the growth that has happened. So yeah, anyway, different things for different videos. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate so much just the support and people getting excited about things that I'm excited about, because it's always better with party. So, right? Yeah. Okay. Have a great rest of your day, whatever you're doing, wherever you're watching this. Thank you, and we'll chat soon.